Hey, it's Grandpa Whittles again. That first one was so much fun, I'm going to try something else. This is a letter that I got from my daughter. Well, actually, my granddaughter, my daughter's daughter, who's actually the mother of my great-grandson, if you can believe that. But I'm going to try to read you a letter that she wrote me. It says, Grandpa, Thanksgiving was a beautiful time to be together as a family. I'm always impressed with all of the detail and planning that you and Grandma go through to make the holidays memorable. I love learning about what you've been through in your life to gain a strong testimony of life after death. I know that the story you shared about your childhood made Kale and I reflect on our own lives and testimonies, and we appreciated hearing that raw truth from you. I had never been told that story before, to my knowledge, and I loved that story. I never knew that you went through such a traumatic thing as a child, but you were at peace and had a greater understanding of what was happening. I was thinking about death recently. I was thinking about how it doesn't matter how rich or poor, happy or unhappy we are, we all die. It's kind of scary to me because I know when the day comes, I will not be able to control death. Death is inevitable. Even with the knowledge of eternal life, death scared me. The way that you described death in such depth and in a magnificent way, it clicked to me that it is a temporary pain, and that if we are in pain sometimes we don't even feel it. Your explanation eased my mind, and it gave me a new perspective on the topic of death. As I began to think about your story while we were driving home, I couldn't help but think of the trip we took to Colorado when I was around 8. I had a great time there and absolutely loved the scenery and fishing. Did we go to any of the places that you lived or remembered growing up? When we went horseback riding, it was fun, and I'll never forget that trip. I didn't realize that you grew up in Colorado. Thank you for not being scared to share your testimony with us. I appreciate it. It not only made my testimony of eternal life grow stronger, but allowed me into your childhood memories. I love getting to know things about you that I haven't ever learned. Love, Danielle.